Hello, hello. My name is Alexa Ray Taylor, and I'm here giving you the information, inspiration, and motivation to help you lead a great life, resilient to circumstance.
Hello, guys. I want to share a situation that happened to me, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Typically, why I share these different stories with you is so that you can learn from someone else's mistakes or hear someone else's experience and possibly gain insight. So, a couple months ago in a business that I'm in, there was a change. There was a huge change just to like the industry, and I when this change was coming up, they were a little bit concerned of how this would affect business, and I brought up in my mastermind that hey, I had X, what do you think if we did X, right? And the rest of the people in the group we kind of laughed it off, and oh, that would be nice, but I don't think that could happen. So months have passed, and recently someone else has presented this same solution that I had thought of months ago but didn't act on. And the solution is great in the increase in revenue that it provides. But I didn't enact it then. I'm enacting it now and seeing the results. But imagine if back then, a couple months ago, when I had that idea, I would have experimented with it and tested it. So I spent a couple months not optimizing that method. So look, I had this idea, this thing, presented it to some people. We kind of laughed it off. I wasn't certain about it too, so kind of laughed it off. And so I stopped thinking about it. I didn't test it. And then it happened. So it's a shifting of mindset and shifting of outlook, in experiment with things when they're brought, when you look at them and it seems interesting. Just start experimenting with it rather than looking for assurance from other people, which is something I used to struggle with really, really bad. Like I would have ideas and have different goals, and then I would look for assurance from other people, and I'd let that stop me if I didn't get that assurance, right? And so there's still remnants of that left in that behavior. Even the other day, it's going to sound really crazy and wacky, but the other day I was kind of craving a peanut butter and jelly, but we don't have bread here. So I had some rice. So I thought, what if I make peanut butter and jelly and put it in the rice? I know, it sounds disgusting. It really does. But so then what I noticed is my first action was to go and Google it and see if other people have done it and, hear what they did. That's great. That idea of, looking to others before you go into something to getting info and learning from their mistakes, that's great in many other different areas. But there has to be a balance. Okay? Something is, putting peanut butter and jelly and rice, that's so subjective. It's going to be based on the person. So why not? Why did I have to look it up on Google first? Even while I was on the website, I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this? And so I clicked it off and I went to go make it. It wasn't that bad, by the way. It wasn't that bad at all. Like if I was really craving a peanut butter and jelly, I'd probably do it again. But I mean, it's not something I'm gonna have normally, but it was pretty good. But so things like that, waiting for assurance from other people, assurance from other sources before you act can actually keep you back. Remember, the masses are brainwashed. The masses are just controlled by their psychology, controlled by their pleasure and pain, and they don't know how to control that stuff. So they're just being led astray. And so that's what I talk about here, like, you know, on this channel and in the stuff I put out is learn your mind, learn your psychology. Because when you do it, when you do learn your psychology, you will be able to handle this situation, that situation, this situation, that situation much more effectively than the next guy who has no idea. Because the thing is, this isn't great for everyone to know, because if everyone knew this, we'd all be super independent, super self-contained, and we wouldn't really need a lot of the stuff that they have in society and they profit from. So, this was my error. I saw something, I didn't get the assurance, so I didn't do it. And it turns out that thing could have took me that much further in this business, this other business, okay? So, when you have an idea, experiment with it. You may not get assurance. Still test it, right? Maybe the other people are just in the same position as you are. They're brainwashed, they're blinded, they don't see things. Maybe you gained a little bit of insight that you could actually use to help them in the future. That's my video for today. If you like the video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.